Hey, feels right. Feels right, man.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Las Vegas Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce said earlier that he likes how linebacker Divine Diablo is developing. He said Diablo now looks like, talks like, and acts like a linebacker. As you know, he was a safety at Virginia Tech. To that I say he better, because that Amari Gainer kid is coming. Gainer just made the 53 and he's last on the Raiders' posted depth chart, but everyone in front of him better start looking, talking, and acting like a linebacker. I'm telling you, as he continues to develop, linebacker positions will be under threat. It's going to be awfully hard to keep him off the field. Today's linebackers are required to be athletic so they can function against the pass, so many of them are in the 220s. Gainer is 6'3", 236 pounds, and has the athleticism and coverage skills of a 220-pounder while bringing the physicality of a 250-pound linebacker. He's another one of those Max Crosby types too. He plays with his hair on fire and leaves it all out there on the football field. Pierce obviously knows the linebacker position, so we saw his talent and brought him in as an undrafted free agent out of North Carolina. There's really nothing wrong with him, but he did miss out on a few plays he should have made this preseason. There's a missed tackle right there. The ball shouldn't have gotten as far as it did. And here's another one as a result of Gainer taking the wrong angle to the ball. And here, Gainer needs to get there with his feet instead of diving at the ball carrier's feet. He had a shot at a tackle for a loss here, and he should have made it. Here he either ran himself out of or got pushed past the play. He's going to eat a stiff arm on this one. Here he's going to hit Kanai Malga's gap instead of his own. Now let me tell you what I like. He likes to come downhill and take on offensive linemen. He doesn't always win against those big guys, but he always wants that work. He's not going to make the play here, but again, he wants that work. Again, I'm establishing that he likes to consistently come downhill and thump. And sometimes this happens. Oh. And he makes the tackle to save the touchdown. Now here he starts making plays off of taking on offensive linemen. Here he's going to step up and fill his gap, find the ball, and get the ball carrier. Here he's going to step up to the center and not get moved. Here he gets that easy work taking on a fullback. He can get rid of you quickly too, like he does the center with his hands here. Here the tight end's going to climb up to the second level and he's just going to keep him off him. Here he's going to take on the guard with his shoulder perfectly so he can make the play. He can also use his speed and quickness to knife into the backfield off the edge. He can read the blocking scheme and go around you too. Oh, and he can run, so that makes him a sideline to sideline linebacker. He's going to run to the ball on those receiver screens. Oh. And here's another one. And he's going all the way downfield to make tackles. And he thumps when he gets there. In pass coverage, if you throw it into his zone, he'll keep it to a minimal gain. He gets there just as the ball gets there to make the play. He can hit, so sometimes the ball gets jarred loose when he hits a guy. Like that right there. Let's take a look from the other view. Oh. Yeah, he's good to jar that ball loose. And since he can hit, receivers tend to drop balls in his area. Here he drops into a zone and is able to make a play on the ball. Let's take another look from this view. That's a hell of a play right there. And here he shows he's athletic enough to bluff a blitz and cover a receiver down the field. I really like this guy. I'm telling you right now, all Raider linebackers except for maybe Robert Spillane better watch out. This Gainer kid, he's coming. Pierce said Diablo's handling his business these days, and that better be the truth. Gainer plays the run very well by being physical, coming downhill and thumping, and going from sideline to sideline with his speed. That speed and athleticism is good for coverage too, and all that comes in a 6'3", 236-pound frame, not 220. If he can continue to develop, Gainer might mess around and become a star. The skill set is there. Thank you for watching. See you next time.